The creator of Mortal Kombat 1 just teased Motaro, Animalities, Meat, and so much more. So for today's video, we're going to dive headfirst into all of it. But first, if you want to stay up to date on Mortal Kombat 1 news, then make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. And then after watching, if you enjoyed the video, please show your support by leaving a like. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. As mentioned earlier, the creator of Mortal Kombat 1, Ed Boon himself, is teasing a bunch of stuff on social media, mainly Twitter. Because like it or not, that's where most people post a lot of gaming news. And what makes this particular tweet so interesting is Ed Boon shares 10 different details about Mortal Kombat 1. However, it's up to us, the viewer, to decide if he's being honest or trolling. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up on screen. Bam, there it is. Let's play Truth or Troll and see how well the Mortal Kombat community knows what's really going to be in Mortal Kombat 1. And as you can see, there's 10 different polls, and we as the viewers are able to vote on each individual tweet. In fact, after watching this video, I recommend that all of you watching go on Twitter and take part in this poll because it's a pretty fun way to entertain the community of Mortal Kombat 1. Now for me personally, I'm going to go down every single one of these polls and tell you what is more likely. I'm going to break down with facts, knowledge, and some insider info what is a troll and what is the truth. So let's go and get started. Number 1, there will be a new color ninja introduced in Mortal Kombat 1. Not very likely. And the reason I say that is the only color left is pink. And I don't know if NetherRealm wants to make a pink ninja. However, that being said, I myself have actually been commissioning people to make a pink ninja for Mortal Kombat based on my own designs, and I'm very excited to share it with you all in the coming weeks. But will a pink ninja be in Mortal Kombat 1? It doesn't seem super likely. And I hate to over-explain myself like this, but I don't mean Melina. I mean a pink male ninja. That's never been done before, but every other color pretty much has. So when it comes to this first tweet, I'm going to say it's a troll. But next up we have tweet number 2. Shujinko will be one of the Cameo Fighters. Yes, this is going to happen. Mortal Kombat 1 is going to have a new game mode very similar to Conquest mode, and Ed Boon himself has stated during interviews that certain Cameo Fighters will only be playable in that new mode, and it's called Campaign, by the way. So let's think about that for a second. Which character would be a perfect Cameo exclusive for a story mode that's similar to Conquest? Come on, your boy Shujinko fits in perfectly. So for this tweet, I'm going to say truth. Yes, Shujinko is going to be a Cameo Fighter, and he may even be an exclusive Cameo Fighter to certain game modes. Alright, tweet number 3. Animalities are returning to Mortal Kombat 1. As you can see, the community is very divided on this one. And that's likely because there's two different people voting on this poll, right? There's the people who want Animalities to be in the game really bad, so they vote truth. And then you have the realists who understand how unlikely it is for Animalities to return for Mortal Kombat 1. And just like this poll, I'm a bit split as well. On the one hand, it's overdue for Animalities to make a return. So if NetherRealm did add them, I wouldn't be surprised. However, the thing is, there's no mercy in Mortal Kombat 1. And for anyone not aware, the only way to pull up an animality in the classic games was to do a mercy first. And since mercies are not returning, it's most likely that animalities are not returning either. And then on top of that, keep in mind that every character has 2 fatalities already, and then the cameo characters have fatalities too, so there's a lot of stuff for the developers to be working on right now. And as a result, even if they wanted to, I would not be shocked if there's just not enough time to make the animalities for every single character. And then on top of that, would the cameo characters also have to have animalities? Yeah, for this third tweet, I'm going to say troll. Even though I would love animalities to come back, I just don't see it happening. Alright, tweet number 4. Ferrigno will be making an appearance in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to say troll, because for anyone not aware, Ferrigno is the actor who played the Hulk in the 80s TV show, or 70s. I forget which decade it's from, but trust me, it was iconic. In fact, it was so iconic that Ferrigno has made guest appearances in many Hulk-related works. And that's why I don't think he's going to be in Mortal Kombat 1, because who would he be a cameo for, right? He's not going to appear as himself. That wouldn't make any sense. And even though NetherRealm does have the rights to a lot of DC characters, and that's why they could make the Injustice games, to my knowledge, they do not own any Marvel characters, and especially not the Hulk. So when it comes to this tweet, I'm going to say troll. I do not think Ferrigno is going to appear in Mortal Kombat 1. Alright, tweet number 5. Meat is one of the strongest cameo fighters. Okay, this is interesting, because even if Meat is not one of the strongest cameo fighters, Ed Boon pretty much confirmed that he's in the game in this tweet. Because look what he typed out. He did not say true or false, Meat's gonna be in the game. He said true or false, Meat's going to be the strongest cameo fighter. So yeah, Meat confirmed, which I think a lot of us already knew was gonna be the case. I mean, if Meat was to show up in any Mortal Kombat game, it would be in this one because of the cameo fighters. And I'm gonna say it now, he better throw his head at you, just like in the games. That better be one of of the cameo attacks. So with Meat pretty much confirmed to be in the game, do I think he's going to be one of the stronger cameo fighters? Yeah, I'm gonna say truth. Because let's be real, NetherRealm wants you to play Meat, but they also know he's not a super popular character. So how do you ensure that people play him? Well, you make him a good cameo character. Because that way, like it or not, if you want to win, then Meat's gonna be one of the characters you're likely to use. So I would not be shocked if Meat is good just to make him more playable. Or more popular, rather. You get what I'm trying to say, right? On to the next tweet, number 6. Cameo fighters will have brutalities. Yes, I'm going to say truth for this one, just like everybody else who took part in the poll. For anyone not already aware, Mortal Kombat 1 does have brutalities. Even in the playable demo that I had early access to in Los Angeles, California, there were brutalities you could pull off, which is amazing. I love brutalities. I actually like them more than fatalities because I don't get bored of them and there's more than just 2 of them, right? You can mix it up and it's a fun way to style on your opponent without forcing them to wait 10 seconds as their fatality for the 1,000,000th time as they play online in a ranked mode, right? Brutalities are just better, okay? I'm gonna say it. When it comes to being competitive, brutalities are just much, much better, and yes, it's true they're going to come back, and they're in Mortal Kombat 1, and it's true that cameo fighters will have them too, because they already have fatalities, why would they not have brutalities too? You're telling me that NetherRealm's gonna draw the line of fatalities? No, cameo fighters are going to have brutalities. Okay, time for tweet number 7. Mortal Kombat 1 story mode will have a post-credit scene. I mean, yeah, that's very, very likely. I'm gonna go ahead and say truth, because pretty much every single Mortal Kombat game has left on a cliffhanger, so why not do it after the credits? In fact, I think Mortal Kombat X was the first game to do that because it teased Revenant, Kitana, and Liu Kang as the leaders of the NetherRealm. And since history does tend to repeat itself, I would not be shocked if Mortal Kombat 1 has a post-credit scene as well. But the real question is, would NetherRealm even stick to it, right? Because infamously, NetherRealm abandons their cliffhanger at the start of the next game. It happens every single time. Shinnok was teased as the big bad for Mortal Kombat X, but then he's dead after the first couple of chapters. And even though he does come back, he's still gone for most of the game. And then at the end of Mortal Kombat X, they tease Liu Kang and Kitana as the big bad, and guess what? They're defeated in the first chapter. And don't forget about Dark Raiden. He was teased heavily at the end of MKX, and guess who's gone by chapter 2? Yep, it's your boy Raiden. So traditionally, the NetherRealm writers have a big problem of sticking with their cliffhangers. They tend to drop them right away. So that's the real question. Even if Mortal Kombat 1 does have a post-credit scene, will it really matter when Mortal Kombat 2 finally comes around? Man, I really hope that's not the name they go with. That's going to be super duper confusing, especially for Google. Alright, tweet number 8. Puzzle Combat will be returning for Mortal Kombat 1. That is a troll. Because unfortunately, Ed Boon already deconfirmed Puzzle Combat, and he also deconfirmed Motor Combat as well. Neither one of those modes are returning, and in fact, the one game mode that Ed Boon did not deconfirm was Conquest mode, but people in the comments have told me he said that it's being reimagined in a different way. Or in other words, Campaign is very likely a mixture of Conquest mode and Story mode from past NetherRealm games, which sounds super interesting. But I digress. To answer this tweet, Puzzle Combat is not returning, sadly, for Mortal Kombat 1, which means this tweet is a troll. Next up, we have tweet number 9, and this one has me the most excited. There are no 4-legged fighters in Mortal Kombat 1. You guys, okay, everyone listening, this is super exciting because I can't think of any other character that's 4-legged besides Motaro. And if you watch the videos on my channel, I did show in the thumbnail that I think Motaro is going to come back. Everybody calls it clickbait, but hey, I'm right every single time. Motaro is going to return for Mortal Kombat 1. I'm calling this a troll because there will be a 4-legged fighter in Mortal Kombat 1 and his name is going to be Motaro. However, here's the big million-dollar question. Will he be a boss character that you can fight against, or is he going to be a cameo character? My money is on Motaro being a playable cameo character. And I said why in past videos, so I'll keep this short. NetherRealm likes to use motion capture for all of their fighters. And since there's no humans with 4 legs, it's impossible to correctly motion capture for Motaro. However, even so, with that being the case, the reality is you can always manually keyframe and move characters around. In fact, that's how big budget animation studios do it, like Pixar. It's all freehand with no motion capture. And as a result, you could definitely animate Motaro as long as he's a cameo character with just a few attacks. So that's my reasoning behind all of this. I really do believe that Motaro is going to come back for Mortal Kombat 1. In fact, even if he's not playable and not a cameo character, he's at least going to be in Conquest mode, or he's going to be in a cutscene, something like that. But no matter what the case may be, this tweet is a troll because Motaro is coming back. And then finally, we have tweet number 10. Mortal Kombat 1 will feature the return of Test Your Side. I mean, yeah, it seems very likely this could happen. I don't think it's a very tough game mode to make for the developers, so that's one reason already that it could come back. But But then on top of that, why would Ed Boon be this specific? He didn't say test your might, and that would be the biggest way to troll the community because everyone knows what test your might is. However, unless you played Mortal Kombat 9, you likely don't even know what test your sight is because it's been gone for like 5 games. So the fact that Ed Boon is being so specific here has me saying truth. I do think the test your sight is going to return for Mortal Kombat 1, which is definitely very interesting. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think other modes are going to return too, like test your might, test your strike? As for me, I know for a fact that test your sight is going to come back, so for this final tweet, I'm going to say truth. And sadly, that's it for all of the polls, everyone. I wish that Ed Boon gave us even more stuff to talk about and speculate on, but unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for any more information on Mortal Kombat 1. And as for me, I've actually already recorded 3 videos today, so I'm a bit tired and now it's time to edit. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss any future videos. I'm covering Mortal Kombat 1 stuff on this channel all the time, so make sure you do not miss out. And also make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.